girl saw at a glance. Her adoptive sister had poured paint on their elder brother's painting. The reason the adoptive sister invited her to go upstairs to see the painting was to falsely accuse her of ruining their elder brother's work. Yet the girl followed her upstairs, without caring at all, unaware that her innermost thoughts had just been heard by the entire family. But they believed the adoptive daughter had always been simple and kind, and could never frame or slander others. Unexpectedly, the next second, the adoptive daughter shouted upstairs that their elder brother's painting had been destroyed. Upon hearing this, everyone hurried to the studio, and sure enough, they saw the adoptive daughter pretending to accuse the girl. The reason why the girl knew her adoptive sister so well was simply that she had been reborn. In her previous life, after her parents picked her up and took her home, the adoptive sister, in order to compete for favor, did not hesitate to hurt her family to frame her. In the end, she caused their eldest brother to go bankrupt, their second brother to be disfigured, and even their third brother to die in a car accident. But she shifted all the responsibility onto the girl, who was thus regarded as a disaster by her family. Fortunately, heaven pitied her suffering and gave her another chance to be reborn, letting her return to the day, and her family picked her up from the orphanage. In her previous life, the adoptive sister had bribed an orphanage caregiver to secretly put money in the girl's bag and falsely accuse her of theft, leading to the girl being hated as soon as she got home. So the girl quickly took the money from the caregiver out of her bag. Just then, her mother came to pick her up. As soon as she arrived, she said distressfully that the girl had suffered. But unlike in her previous life, where she cried and complained about being bullied in the orphanage, the girl was thinking to herself how to deal with the caregiver bribed by her adoptive sister later. And her mother heard all her innermost thoughts. At first, the mother thought she was hallucinating, but the next second, the caregiver really began to falsely accuse the girl of stealing money. However, no money was found in her bag. At this moment, the mother realized she could hear her daughter's thoughts, and also learned that the caregiver often bullied the girl like this. No wonder there were many scars on her body. So the mother immediately had someone send the caregiver to the police station. Then she took the girl home. Except for the adoptive sister, everyone in the family could also hear her thoughts, but at the mother's signal, no one made this matter public. Instead, they planned to take the opportunity to get to know their daughter first. Unexpectedly, they learned from her thoughts that the whole family would soon be harmed by the adoptive sister, each worse off than the last. Just as the family was questioning this, the adoptive sister pretended to be friendly and invited the girl upstairs to frame her. And from the girl's thoughts, the family also learned that the adoptive sister had already ruined their second brother's best painting with paint. To verify if the girl's thoughts were accurate, the family let the two go upstairs. Sure enough, 3 minutes later, the adoptive sister began to falsely accuse the girl of ruining the painting. The family was thus deeply disappointed with the adoptive daughter and even more regretful that the painting was destroyed. However, when the girl lifted the red cloth covering the painting, everyone was stunned.